Hi, I am the Film Review Sock Puppet, and today I'm going to review Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Something inside me has always been there.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
Okay, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one. I mean, this is a film that a lot of people are going to like just because of, being Star Wars. And a lot of other people are going to hate it, just because it's not old Star Wars, I guess. All right, let me just tell you the good, the bad, and the overall. The good! First, I gotta say, this film has a pretty good sense of humor. I mean, the humor might come up in some pretty odd times, and some of the jokes are kind of forced.
No pun intended.
But overall, there's a pretty good sense of fun here and there, and most of the jokes landed for me. The action scenes I thought were also really good. I mean, that's kind of expected nowadays, especially for a big blockbuster like this, but they didn't disappoint. In that vein, the special effects were also pretty good. Again, we take it for granted now, but there's a lot of visual splendor in this movie, and lots of visual homages to previous films as well. One of the other good parts of the film I can't really talk about without giving away spoilers, but let me just say that there is some pretty good fan service in this film, and some of the scenes are just awesome, at least in my opinion. The bad. Where do I begin? Okay, first of all, this film tries to do way too much. I mean, it's already 2.5 hours long, but they cram in so many subplots and red herrings that, God, it's just exhausting. The script is, mixed. No, that's just being nice. The script is really bad in some places. I mean, I was rolling my eyes for some scenes. And that's really hard to do because my eyes are glued in place. The pacing was really kind of inconsistent in this film, too. I mean, it goes from really dramatic, heavy scenes to light, comical scenes to random, pointless scenes quite frequently. There are lots of references to Empire Strikes Back in this film, tonally as well as visually, but it doesn't sink in here. I mean, Empire Strikes Back was a simple story that took its time with each beat. This film's running at 90 miles an hour, and frankly, the script just doesn't give us that much motivation to care about what the characters are doing. Lastly, I wouldn't say the acting was bad, but the characters are kind of stagnant. I mean, there are little arcs here and there, but for the most part, I felt like the characters were just moving in circles the whole film. I also didn't care for the direction for Luke Skywalker in this film. No spoilers, but a lot of the things that he says and does just didn't feel like Luke,
Fulfill your destiny.
So before I give you my overall rating, let me just say that my favorite of the new Star Wars films was The Force Awakens. Rogue One I thought was well made, but I didn't really like it. So, in that sense, anyone who really liked Rogue One will probably like this film more than I did, since it does have a lot in common with that in terms of tone and pacing. Anyway, I'll give this film a C+. It's certainly not a bad film, and I was very entertained for certain scenes, but overall, it just feels like the first draft of what could have been a really great film. I hope the next one is better. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope this review was helpful for you, even if you disagreed with me. Anyway, if you want me to review some other films, just write it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Bye!